Greetings, viewers. Tyler from Burly Man Gaming here, doing my E3 2019 predictions. I figured I'd kind of do this. Don't have any help or no script written, so this is probably going to ramble on a little bit. If you've watched any of the videos, you know that. But anywho, let's start. So, it's starting with Sunday, June 9th. We're starting off with Microsoft, which is going to be around 2 hours, their conference. So, wow. I think they'll give you some hints of, and maybe some slight details of their next console, the one after the Xbox One. I can see some small bits of just maybe 5 to 10 minutes of pushing more of Game Pass to just try and help. I know that's been selling and doing decent for them, if I'm not mistaken, but also showing you more Xbox 360 games and Xbox games that are compatible on the Xbox One, which I've got no problem with. I like my Xbox One. I haven't bought a lot of the games on there, but like having the cross, that was part of the thing. Like I had a few 360 games that were digital and digital Xbox Live Arcade releases I could just straight play on the go on it. And now getting some original Xbox games, and you're getting them sometimes with your Games for Gold. Great. In terms of exclusives, I think they'll show probably some Crackdown 3 content. I heard Crackdown 3 wasn't very good, so that's why I didn't end up picking it up and reviewing it. Because I was like, I don't want to kind of waste my money and then get mad and then I'm just making a hate video and being like, this sucks, I wasted money. I think that's not fair to anyone, and I don't like wasting money. But I think you're just going to see a bunch of stuff because EA is not having a conference this year. So I think you're going to get stuff like that from like EA's little lineup of their sports games. I think they've got another Halo game in development, so they'll probably show a 2-minute like a trailer on that and kind of focus off and do that. I don't know if they'll end with that or end with it'll probably be stuff on the new console. That'll be their end point. But it'd be interesting to see what they do. Like, if they get some more interesting games, maybe revive Scalebound, please. Because I was really looking forward to that game until it got canceled. Alrighty. Next up, Bethesda. Now, Bethesda, they're going to have to do a lot because I do know there was a lot of backlash to Fallout 76. And not a lot of people were happy with it. I knew people that I worked with and that bought the game that were telling me not to buy it, and I don't know what the best way to phrase it. They were just pissed and feel like they got ripped off. Especially, no one I knew bought the high tier collector's edition, but if you did, you got ripped off with what you were promised. But what things I'll think they'll show off, Doom Eternal, since they've announced it, they've got to push that. I loved their version of Doom that came out, was it 2016? It's 2015, 2016. I can't remember the exact year. That was a great game. So I think they'll heavily push Doom Eternal. Don't think their next Elder Scrolls is done. We may get the title and a brief small trailer for it. But you want something nice to do, Bethesda? You've already ported Skyrim to all hell. Let's port Oblivion up. I liked Oblivion. I spent a lot of time in Oblivion. I had the 360 version years and years ago. Actually, I got it, I think the year it came out for Christmas. 2006. Or was 2006 or 2007. I can't remember what year it came out. I got it the year it came out. I do remember that much, and I had a lot of fun. Great game. Give me a remaster, all the DLC I can play on my Switch, PS4, something. It'll sell like hotcakes. I'm sure of it. Alrighty. Next, the last one for June 9th. Devolver Digital. I have no idea who they are. I'm not expecting much. I'm expecting probably some just kind of like indie titles. But who knows? Maybe they'll have something to blow us all away. Next is Monday, June 10th. We got starting off with Ubisoft. So they're going to reveal and push whatever new Assassin's Creed game. They're going to announce the next Assassin's Creed. I heard Odyssey was pretty good. I haven't touched the last Assassin's Creed game I played was Syndicate, and it was buggy at the time. I played on the PS4. I don't ever want to touch another Assassin's Creed. Plus, the plots kind of got really stupid. So it's like, I don't care. So they've got that. Maybe a small teaser for the next kind of Rayman game, because Rayman Legends was years ago and I loved it on the Wii U. I'm glad they ported it, to the Switch, PS4 and everything, just to have more people, give more people a chance to play it. But I'd like something new. Porting games is fine, but I want something new. I don't want to just keep porting, and that's all I do. But beyond Good and Evil 2, we maybe get something. I think we get a small update on it. I don't think the game's going to come out this year, but I could be proven wrong. It's happened before. What else I could see, because they did the two South Park games, I could see an announcement for a third one, a small teaser. This is just a guess. I could be right, I could be wrong. Who knows? I love Stick of Truth. Fractured But Whole was good. So, let's see what they'll do. The other press conference of that day, for June 10th, Square Enix. This one's going to be interesting. Will they show... Because I know the last Tomb Raider game was last year, and it was good. I enjoyed it a lot, so I don't think we'll get anything from the Tomb Raider franchise for a little bit. Or at least I would assume so. I think we'll get some mention... shoot, now I'm forgetting the name. We'll get some stuff on Dragon Quest. Because I know Dragon Quest Builders 2 is coming out this summer. That's what I'm thinking of. That's coming out. So we'll get a little bit of that showing off stuff. I don't know the Avengers game. That's the one I'm thinking of. I know there's some stuff that's apparently leaked already for it. I haven't really checked out the leaks. We should get more than just that small cinematic trailer we got last year. Whether or not it's ready this year, this is the year the game is coming out. I don't think so. But who knows? I think we'll get like a good little trailer and can see and give us some speculation of which characters that you can play in the game. But Final Fantasy VII, I know they said next month, June, with the little last tease they gave us, state of play for next month, because that's what Sony's going to do. I'm going to hop into Sony right after this, because I don't know when Sony's state of play is, but they're going to, if Sony's event happens before them, I think they're just going to re-show the state of Final Fantasy VII. They need to start giving us a release date and a timeline, because this is just getting long. And I kind of hope they abandon the I know they've said it's going to be multiple episodes in release. Just give us one release. or if you're going to do multi-episodes, give us more than just the base game content, because I do not want to just pay. If I'm going to be getting this episodic and I got to get nickel by episode every couple of months, I want more content than just what's in the game. Give us some extra bosses, give us some extra dungeons, some stuff to make it, if you're going to do this, splitting the game like this, we need more for certain sections, depending how you guys how they split it. So that's where Square. I'm gonna say now Sony. I think will probably happen. I think it'll happen sometime Monday, the June 10th. I was kind of surprised they bowed out of E3, but I'm not surprised at the same time, because what's the point? I think we'll see a little bit, or not a little bit, we'll get a new trailer for Death Stranding, the Kojima game, if I'm not mistaken. That's what it's called, with Norman Reedus. Game does not interest me. Last of Us 2 will probably get a new trailer. Hopefully, it's not giving us a release date this year. Final Fantasy VII trailer. We'll also get info on the PlayStation 5 and probably a small mini announcement to get you prepped about it, because I could see it launching in 2021. Or, sorry, 2020. But we shall see. Let them take their time. They don't need to rush a console out, in my opinion. What else is happening on the June 10th is they do have the PC gaming show. I don't know what's coming PC exclusive that they'd show, so we'll have to kind of wait and see on that one. And last, Tuesday, June 11th, Nintendo. Nintendo is going to be interesting. We do know a bit of it. There's already, and for ones we'll know, I don't expect a lot of time, but a little bit of time on Super Mario Maker 2, because it does release at the end of the month in June. But of the games that we do know they're most likely going to show, you've got to show something of Pokemon Sword and Shield. I know there's a Direct coming out next week before this, June 5th, I think. So we'll see probably a little bit more expanded on the Direct. I'd hopefully like to see a little more of the region. Hopefully Nate show us the enemy team, and hopefully they're not stupid like some of the past ones. Team Skull. Sorry. Come on, make them team Weapon, because Sword Shield, just for fun. We'll probably get more forms of the starters, and hopefully a decent amount of the Pokemon showing, and probably get the release date. Like, I could just see it being a little bit more expanded on the Direct, but having a Pokemon Direct just before E3 maybe is kind of making me think we won't see too much Pokemon, but at the same time, it is a big franchise for them. They're going to push. Link's Awakening will get a release date, I would imagine, because I know they said with their reveal trailer this fall. Since it's been announced and leaked that it's going to be a full price game, so here in Canada, like $90, we need something more than just the base game. Link's Awakening is great, but please add to it. Add more stuff, because I love the game. Trust me, it's one of my favorite Zelda games, but we need a little more content. Add some more stuff. Hopefully, be interesting to say. for what I can imagine we're going to get throughout there, we'll probably get shown and announced a new Animal Crossing game, which I'm sure people are going to love, because I'm sure from people I know that love the series, they say like New Leaf on 3DS was amazing. So if you pretty much change the name and pretty much put that one on Switch and just pretty it up a little, you have a few sales, which great, but I can imagine selling well. I just don't think I would put time unless I added some stuff I want to see. But who knows? I'm willing to take an open shot on that and see. I know there's some info of Luigi's Mansion 3. Be interesting to see. I've never played any of them. I know they're porting the first one. Was it to the Switch? That I cannot remember. So we'll probably get that info if it's getting ported to the Switch. The first one would come out this year, and I could assume the next year for Luigi's Mansion 3. Alrighty. On to the series and games that I'm just guessing at this point that could be announced. I think we're going to get a new Super Mario Bros. Like one of those styles of like new Super Mario Bros. U, new Super Mario, those kind of ones. Just because like they hit the gate 2 to 3 months, or actually not 2 to 3 months, but like 5-6 months after the Switch launched with Odyssey, so you got your big 3D Mario. I could see them putting another 2D Mario with some new gimmick, just especially with the Switch having to control each person having a Joy-Con, 2 controllers automatically. So you got some local couch Mario. Nothing wrong with that. May get our reveal of a small trailer of the next Smash character for Smash Ultimate of the DLC. Interesting to see. What else? I don't think we're going to see anything Star Fox or F-Zero related. Metroid, I don't even think we'll get anything, because I think for Metroid Prime 4 they announced a little while ago they had to restart development on that. So that game's a few years out. But I'd like to see Nintendo make a new franchise like they tried with ARMS. Give them credit. They did well with Splatoon and Splatoon 2. Even though I didn't really I played a little bit of Splatoon. I give them credit for making a new game and starting a new franchise. Do that again more. Hopefully make something new. I know they've done well with like puzzle games, but let's branch out a little more than just puzzle games. Let's get some more new interesting ideas I'd like them to see. Kirby, I don't think they're going to do anything because Star Allies just came out a year ago, so it's a little too much for right now. And they've already said no hardware, no new hardware or hardware. No new versions of hardware. Couldn't think of the words. Are coming. So there's those. I didn't think we would see any, but you never know. So yeah. These are just my kind of... Oh, and Zelda, we're getting Link's Awakening, so duh. I don't think anything shown other than that for Zelda. These are just kind of my thoughts and ramblings. So, let me hear from you guys. What do you think is going to be shown? What do you want to be showing? And what conference you are looking most forward to? For me personally right now, I'm going to say of the actual E3 conferences, Nintendo. Sony, I'm always interested heavily. But with Sony not having their own, technically, I'm just going with Nintendo. But I'm interested for State of Play, but Nintendo, I'm a little bit more interested just because of the amount of the games for Nintendo. So this has been Tyler from BurlyMan Gaming, signing off. Don't forget to check me out on Twitter for updates. Bye!